Anno, Mutationem. I first heard about this game a few years back, and I was immediately interested in what this game had in store. Released on Steam and the PS4 and PS5, Anno Mutationem is developed by Thinking Stars, a newly formed studio based in Beijing, and is the first game to release of this newly formed studio. Anno Mutationem has gone through a lot of polish and feedback in its development, and this will be my review of my experience with Anno Mutationem. The visuals are some of the best I've seen in a while. While some games are doing 2D HD, Anno is a mix of 2D pixelated sprites in a 3D world. The bright colors of the neon city lights and the animation of the residents of the world are amazing and something I'd love to see more of in games going forward. The soundtrack in the game is pretty great. There were some locations that really had me bobbing my head to the beat and fit certain moments in the game just right. Sound effects from combat and the environments were done really well. For example, if you stand in the middle of the road to block traffic, the cars will honk their horns at you to get out of the way. It's little details like these that are appreciated. Gameplay in Anno is a mixture of two different styles. The adventure style are places where you can move freely through the 3D environments like towns or dungeons. These areas have NPCs to interact with or have information you could find out about the events of the world. Here you can also shop for upgrades, participate in mini-games, or participate in the side quests that usually lead to more upgrades or items. The battle style is where Anne runs through a 2D section where she enters combat with enemies and bosses, and sections where she can platform through obstacles, usually to find more treasure. The combat feels really good, and has an arsenal at her disposal that will gradually grow as the game progresses. Starting off with just a single blade and a gun, she will eventually unlock the ability to throw items and use other weapons and abilities. My favorite are the dual blades that can also be used as a twin blade. The combos that each weapon bring is a joy to learn, and I thoroughly took my time figuring out what I was capable of doing. The story of the game literally begins with a bang, as a huge explosion rattles the screen. When we transition to our protagonist, Anne Flores, who receives a drone which projects her best friend Ayane, who accompanies her throughout the adventure. Turns out that Anne suffers from a mysterious illness, and this causes her brother Ryan to seek a cure. In doing so, he goes missing, and Anne takes it upon herself to locate him. This will take her through multiple towns and areas, and will eventually discover that there's more about her illness than others are letting on. I would continue on, but I'll leave it to you to find out for yourselves. Anno Mutationem was a pleasure to go through. I originally platinumed the game on my PS5, but in order to get the footage for the review, I played through it again and got to experience the new ending that they patched that was not present at launch. I was hooked on this game, and I can't give it enough praise. There's maybe a couple of gripes I have with the game, like the pairing feels a little inconsistent at times, but overall I can't wait to see what they release next. If they continue to improve on what they've learned, I have no doubts that Thinking Stars will continue to amaze me. If you made it this far, I hope you all enjoyed my review of Anno Mutationem. I had a blast replaying the game for this review, which is available from start to finish in my channel's playlist. I look forward to making more reviews in the future. If you have a suggestion for a review you'd like to see, please leave a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay caught up on reviews, playthroughs, and various content. Also consider supporting the channel through Patreon, which will be in the video description below. Thank you all again, and I will see you in the next video.